Hi. All of the characters in literature and movie and stories are aspects of ourself. They're all within us. Different characters can be made up of different aspects of our centers. I'm sure you've heard of people who have multiple personalities, sometimes as many as 100 or more, which are often created in order to protect the person and to bear something that they found unbearable at the time. But we all have many different characters within us. For example, the story of Jesus being tempted in the wilderness is really about us, about our own lower nature tempting our higher nature with sensations and different pleasures in order to occupy the space. And Jesus overcoming the temptation would be our own higher nature managing to hold on to presence and consciousness. I've said before that you can have the analogy of being in a circle. There's a magic story often told where the person's asked to stay in the circle and that the devil will come in many different forms to tempt them out of the circle, but they have to remain within the circle no matter what they see. In a sense, remaining present in the moment is similar. One has to keep one's weight in presence, and many different sides of our own makeup, different characters, will try to occupy that space because for them consciousness doesn't exist. Also, biblical stories all about us, about yourself. There's a wonderful Persian story called The Conference of the Birds, in which all the different birds go looking for the fantastic bird, the simurgh, only to find at the end that it was within. Through valuing presence above all, real peace can come. And then one can be at peace no matter what's happening in life. And terrible things will happen. The Buddha said, there is pleasure and there is bliss. Forego the first to attain the second. Now that doesn't mean you have to give up all pleasures, but you have to have your weight leaning in a particular direction. It becomes very apparent in meditation. When you're sitting to try and meditate, then different aspects of yourself who have no interest in meditation, don't know exists, will try to take you out of meditation. And you have to simply have your weight to value remaining conscious, remaining in meditation. In the center of the cyclone, to use the name of John Lilly's book. It's a wonderful analogy. Being in the center, the still point, in the center of the cyclone, with everything happening around you, but remaining there. When I was younger, I chased all kinds of pleasures, but none of them ever were completely satisfying. I suppose anything that can end ultimately is unsatisfying. Only consciousness, it seems, you can have, and perhaps even have beyond this life. But all these different characters in all the different films, all these stories, are all in you. And you have to find that character, that little voice in a crowd full of very loud voices, and to go with that. And as always, I wish you the very best of luck in attempting that. I hope you manage it. Namaste.